Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news data can't keep up with the global economic shutdown. First up, the March US ADP employment report came in much less negative than was expected. Analysts had expected to show a decline in employment of 150,000 US jobs, but in the end, it showed a decline of only 27,000 jobs, driven by sharp reduction in SMEs, companies who couldn't hang on in March. Apparently, mid-sized and large companies took full advantage of the payroll subsidy programs and held their staffing levels. A burst in hiring in the health sector also kept overall job levels up. The other point to note is that this snapshot was at the 12th of March each month, and things got much worse than that after in the US. There were also two American PMI reports out overnight. Both showed contractions and both somewhat less than expected. In February, air cargo activity slumped even before the March lockdowns. Skepticism was high yesterday when we reported that official Chinese PMI rose spectacularly to show an expansion. However, now the private Caixin market survey shows basically the same recovery, even if marginally less. Equity markets are starting to realise no amount of liquidity or subsidies will beat this virus, and with a complete shutdown, the economic toll will be enormous and long-lasting. In New York, the S&P 500 is now down 4.5% and sinking today. European markets also shed 4% in their sessions too. Yesterday, the main Asian markets were all down. If there were bright spots yesterday, they were in Australia and New Zealand. US Treasury 10-year yield is lower today, so far by 3 basis points at under 0.64%. Gold is down again by another $9 today to $1,583 an ounce. And US oil prices are holding at their new low levels today at just on $20 a barrel. The Brent benchmark is also low at just under $25 a barrel. How long they can last at these levels is unclear. The US reported a monumental rise in unsold petrol inventories, and the West Texas Intermediate price fell below $15.50 a barrel. It's hard to see any of this improving soon. Buyers like China are achieving big discounts because they may be the only buyer at present. The Kiwi dollar is starting today unchanged from this time yesterday at 59.3 US cents. On the cross rates, we're a little firmer at 97.4 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're also marginally firmer at 54.2 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index is unchanged at 65.8. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.